Let's begin by joining hands together right in front of the chest. Close the eyes. And let's bring the awareness and attention on the breath. Ujjayi breath. Deep breathing, inhaling. Exhaling. Elongate your spine as you breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale. Then go ahead and open your eyes and release the hands down. And let's start with half Vinyasa. Inhale, arms up, hands together, looking at the thumb. Exhale, slow, flow all the way down into Uttanasana. Inhale, come into Uttanasana, extend the spine. And as we exhale, we come forward into Uttanasana again. Inhale, raise the arms up again, look at your thumb. Hollow that belly. Exhale. Back to Samastitihi. Let's repeat. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping the back straight, the gaze up. We're moving all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale. Halfway lift. Come to your fingertips. Extend the spine. Gazing forward. And as you exhale, you take the hands back and you step back into downward facing dog. Root those fingertips down to the floor. Extend the spine, relax the neck. Extend the legs or keep it a little bit bent. And then bring your knees down to the floor. Let's come in table pose to release the back toes. And let's move the spine. Inhale, curve your back and look all the way up. Exhale, draw the belly in. Follow your own breath, inhaling. Extend the front of the body, exhale. Try to spread each vertebra. Inhaling. Exhaling. Two long breath, inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Come back with your back flat. And as you inhale, you're going to start bringing the right leg up and back. Keep the heel hopefully in line with the hip. The hips are square. Okay. Draw that belly in. Keep the core active and then take the left arm up. You can hold it here or you can bring the arm back and try to touch your feet. Grab your foot and lift it up as you roll the left shoulder out. And breathe, inhaling. And exhaling. Let's try to keep kicking that leg back as we'll keep lifting the left arm up. Soften your gaze, soften the breath. And then as we exhale, we release the pose. We move to the second side. Left leg comes up, toes pointing to the floor, the quadriceps are active, and then we take the right arm up. You can hold it here, or you can bind behind. Take your hand back, grab the foot, and lift. Inhale. Keep squaring the hips, right on the same line, lifting and kicking back that back foot. Breathing deeply, inhaling. Two more. And the last one. Exhale. We're gonna release the pose. We're gonna go back to table, and next time we inhale, we curl the back toes under and we step back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. downward facing dog. And let's take deep breath, long and fluid. Spread those sit bones, lifting the tailbone up. Then on your next inhale, let's step with the right foot forward. Drop the back knee down to the floor. Release the back toes. And coming up, we're coming into lunge position. Maybe open your stand a little bit more so you can sink the hips down. Then we're gonna lengthen in the front of the body. We're taking the hands back, interlocking the fingers, extending the elbows. We're drawing the shoulders away from the ears, so we're making the leg knot long as we can as we drop the hips down and we breathe, inhaling. As we exhale, we try to sink deeper into the pose. Keep opening that chest. Last breath here. So as we exhale, we're gonna release the hands and we're coming on the fingertips. And slowly we're coming into half split. We're moving the hips back and we're gonna elongate the spine, lifting up the toes. Make your spine long, hold the belly toward the spine, and from there keep extending the spine, especially in the upper back. Before you come on the forward bend, try to keep that long spine. Yes, keep drawing that right hip back. One last breath here. And then as we exhale, we step back with the foot forward. The left hand is gonna stay right next to the right foot. We're crawling the back toes under and we're coming into a twist. Keep hugging a middle line between both feet, pressing the back hip, the ball of the back foot, and bringing the knee forward, the front knee forward. Lengthening the spine a little bit more from the top of the head. Exhale, take your hand down and come back into downward facing dog. Let's take a long deep breath here before we move into second side. Now on your next inhale, step with the left foot forward, softly back knee down to the floor. Release the hips down, come up. Okay. Take your hands behind you, interlock the fingers. Roll and connect those shoulder blades together. Shoulder blades connected and down. Shoulders away from the ears. And we sink the hips down. Okay, we breathe, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Observe your breath and allow the breath helping you find an easiness into the pose. One last one, inhale. Good. As we exhale, we're gonna release the hands, come up to the fingertips. You can always use two blocks if you need to. Otherwise, fingertips grounded. Lift up the front foot, grounding the heel down, engaging the muscles on the quadriceps, and bringing that hip back. And we breathe. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more. Then as we exhale, we step with the front foot forward. The right hand touches right next to the left foot. Lift the back knee. Sink the tailbone down, the front of the pelvis down. As we twist and we bring the left arm up. And keep rolling the center of the chest up into the sky, up into the roof. You're pressing with the right hand down to the floor as you lift the left fingertips up. You're taking one last breath here. And as you exhale, you're gonna take your hand down and step back into your downward facing dog. And slowly, we're gonna move our feet back between the hands. Inhale, come halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, come on all the way up, rounding your feet down to the floor. Reach up with the fingertips. Exhale, Samastiti. Let's take Surya Namaskar A. Arms up, inhale. Hands down, exhale. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, step back. Come to plank position. Use your knees if you need to. Lower Chaturanga. Inhale, roll the toes. Come into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, roll the toes. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And we'll rest here for 3 long and deep breaths. Inhale, 1. Inhale, 2. And the last one. Pull that belly up. Bend your knees. Inhale, step with the right foot between the hands, followed by the left foot. Look up, inhaling, extend the spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms come up. Hollow that belly, elongate the spine. Exhale, Samastiti. Again, inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, uncoil that spine. Exhale, walk the left foot back, followed by the right foot, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And we rest here. The legs are active, the front of the legs active, lifting the energy, lifting the kneecaps, engaging the quadriceps as we lower the heels down. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale. Then bend your knees, gaze up to the front. Left foot comes forward, followed by the right foot. Look up as you inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep lengthening the spine and find your way up. Samastiti. Last time, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale. Option to jump this time. Exhale. Inhale. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Relax and breathe. Inhale. Try to enjoy every breath. Feel as if you were drinking your breath. Try to elongate both sides of the spine. Now go ahead again. Bend your knees. Gaze up to the front. Softly jump your feet right between the hands. Look up, inhaling. Exhale. Inhale, the arms come up. Samastiti. We're gonna move to the next variation. So let's start in Uttanasana. Bend your knees. Come with the fingertips down to the floor. Press the heels down and lift the arms up, inhaling. Look up again. Exhale, back to Uttanasana. Inhale, extend. Uncoil that spine. Exhale, walk or softly jump down to Chaturanga. Inhale, float into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, softly inhale, right foot comes forward, back heel down to the floor, coming up into warrior one. Hips forward, chest looking to the front, bend the front knee. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Reverse warrior, left hand down, open the right palm, inhale. And as we exhale, we turn the hands down to the floor, we step back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot comes forward, back heel down. Warrior one, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse warrior, hand down, open up the palm of the hand and bring that arm up and back. And exhale, circle the hands back down and step into downward facing dog. And let's take a break here. A moment to breathe and relax the breath. Keep those arms strong. Spread the toes, spread the fingers. Then go ahead and bend your knees. Look up to the front and softly jump or walk the feet forward. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale. Bend your knees. Inhale, Uttanasana. Namaste. Let's do it one more time. Bend your knees, come to the fingertips down and lift the arms up. Bring the armpits closer to each other. Exhale, back to Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, ground the hands, jump or walk, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot softly between the hands, back heel down. Bend the hips down and then take the arms up, warrior one. Lengthening armpits closer to each other. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior, inhale, right hand comes back. Exhale, circle the hands down, back into plank position, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale. Second side, left foot comes forward, back heel down. Bend the front knee 90-degree angles. Inhale, coming up. Extend those elbows. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands down. Step back into downward facing dog. And take a moment here. Feel the breath. Inhaling. Softly exhaling. Few more. Keep elongating both sides of the torso, bringing the hips up and back, belly towards the spine. And then go ahead and bend your knees, gaze up to the front, softly walk the feet right between the hands. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees. Come into Uttapadangusthasana, chair pose. Exhale, Samasthiti. And from here, we're gonna separate the feet hip distance apart, and slowly we're gonna find a way down into Uttapadangusthasana. Go ahead and grab the big toes using your first 3 fingers. Hook those toes, and then bring your weight forward, contracting the front of the body, the front of your legs. Engaging that belly. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, bend your elbows. Try to not put any tension on the neck. And then slowly come down. And breathe, inhaling. Extend from the belly up to the forehead. Keep the back straight if you can, or bend the knees a little bit. Okay? But just don't push your knees back. Try to keep those hips in line with your heels. Keep drawing the shoulders away from the ears, but keep using the strength of your biceps and triceps to bring the head down a little bit more, baby. Take a last breath here. And then as we inhale, we're gonna extend the spine again. Release your big toes and take your hands down. And as we exhale, we're gonna jump back, plank position, Chaturanga. Inhale, roll into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now from here, softly step with the right foot forward. Bring the back heel down to the floor and start standing that front leg as much as you can. We're gonna start rolling the hips up, turning the torso and lifting the arm up. Inhaling. Exhaling. Keep pressing the foot away from each other. Pressing the inside of the front foot, the outside of the back foot, lengthening the spine. Okay, then look down. From here, you're gonna bend the knee, come up into warrior pose 2. Maybe spread the legs a little bit more. And as we exhale, we're gonna take the right hand inside, the left arm up. So now you can hold it here, or you can look for binding. If you're binding, try to keep bringing the pelvic floor forward. You're gonna come with the right hand down and bring the left hand back and try to bind the hands behind. Rolling the shoulder blades back and inhaling. And exhaling. Okay, 2 more long breaths. Inhale. And exhale. So keep elongating the spine, drawing the shoulder blades back. Take one last deep and long breath. Then look down for balance. Take your hands down. Turn your hips. Come back into plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do second side. Left foot comes forward, back heel down. Inhale, we're moving into Tita Trikonasana. The hand can be in your leg, it can be on the floor. If you have blocks, it can be on the block. And we keep lengthening the spine, inhaling. Exhaling. Expanding the front of the chest. From the center of the chest, you're expanding to the sides, to the back, head back. And then let's look down for balance. Bend your knee, open up the legs a little bit more if you want to. We're coming into the binding. So we're coming in warrior 2, hand goes down, opposite arm comes up. You're welcome to stay here and work on bringing that left knee out as you roll the left shoulder blade back. Okay, work on connecting the scapula together, or do your binding. Take your right hand behind you, bring the arm down, and see if you can bind from your hand, or even if you can grab the wrist. Avoid the tendency to bring the tailbone back. Keep bringing the pelvis forward and bringing the head back. Keep pressing the outer edge of the back foot and lifting the inner arch. Back leg strong. Sinking the hips down. One last breath here. And then as we exhale, again, we're gonna release the pose, Turn the hips and step back into downward facing dog. Spread the sit bones, lift up the tailbone. One more breath. Then go ahead and bend your knees and softly jump your feet right between the hands. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, Namaste. And from here, step with the left foot back, open up the feet parallel. Feel that you're pressing the other edge of the back of the feet down into walls. Extend the arms. And then take your hands behind. Interlock the fingers. Lift the chest up. And as we exhale, we're coming slowly down. Maybe the head touches the floor. Maybe it won't. Bring some weight forward. And slowly bring the arms towards the front and breathe. Roll over the head, so maybe you can bring the arms a little bit lower. Inhale. Stay there, resting into the posture, relaxing and enjoying that posture. Few more long and deep breaths. And then inhale, coming up. Slowly find your way up. Exhale, extend the arms to the sides. From here, you're gonna take the right hand into the edge of the left foot. Maybe you touch the other edge of the left foot. Maybe you touch your leg. Or maybe you just get closer to the leg. That's it. And you're gonna lift the right arm up into a twist. Let's take just one breath here. Inhaling, coming back up, extend both arms. Exhaling, second side. Last breath here. Inhaling, coming back up. Extend both sides. Exhale, step with the feet back together. Back into Namaste. Very good. Take a moment here before we move into the Vinyasa. So, inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, slowly flow the hands back down. Inhale, uncoil that spine. And as you exhale, step with the left foot back and walk it as far as you can. We're gonna stay here and we're gonna start by taking Prasthasana. So walk the fingertips forward. Bring the hips and head down. The head is almost touching the floor, but not yet. Keep the back leg straight. Shoulders away from the ears. Press in the front foot. Keep bringing the back heel back. Left foot here. And then slowly coming up. You're welcome to stay here with your hands inside and always working on a hip opening pose, or you can try to bring the right arm, right shoulder under the right arm. Hold it here or bring the arms up. And we breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. And the last one. Exhale, hand down. Move your leg back and step into downward facing dog. And let's take a moment here. I'm gonna move just to show a different angle for the second side. Slowly flow with the left foot. It comes forward. And we come straight into Prasthasana, walking the fingertips forward, dropping the head down. And breathing, inhaling. Keep lengthening that spine. One last breath. Then come up again. Again, you can stay with the hands inside or bring the right shoulder under the left knee. Hold it here again. This could be good enough, or take the arms up. Last breath. Hands down. And walk the feet back. Downward facing dog. Take a moment here and rest. Inhaling. And exhaling. And from here, we're gonna drop the knees down to the floor. And we're gonna sit down on the heels. We're gonna take Marichasana D. So go ahead and bring the left foot down into the floor. Right now, I can be resting on my heel or try to walk the sit bone down. From here, take the left hand forward. Wrap the left hand under the left knee and take your hands behind. Coming to lifting first. As we exhale, we come into a forward. And we rest here, inhaling. And exhaling. Keep pressing that left foot down. Right now the sit bones might be away from the floor. It's okay. Work your weight and dropping the head down. Good. And then slowly coming up. And from here, we're gonna release the hands and we're gonna take Marichasana E. So we're gonna sit down on the floor and we're gonna twist on the left side. Variation number one, keep working just on the twisting. Okay. Variation number two, we're gonna bind the hands. So we're gonna bend the knee, we're gonna bind the hand, then we come forward and we bring the hands back and twist. Inhaling. Exhaling. Always do these binding positions only if you feel comfortable on the binding. If you feel your breathing is slow, you feel the openness on your breath. Keep twisting maybe a little bit deeper. Use the exhale to do that. One more breath. Exhale. We're gonna release the pose. We're gonna bring the hands back and step back. Back again into downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Then go ahead and bring the knees down to the floor. Rest on your heels. We're gonna move to the second side. So we're bringing the right foot forward. We're lengthening the spine. Then we come forward. Okay, we're hugging the knee towards the chest. The right hand comes forward and the armpit goes below the knee. We take the hands behind. We roll the shoulder blade back. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale. Drop the head down as far as it goes. And keep breathing, inhaling. Hold it there, 2 more long and deep breath. Keep rolling that left shoulder back. You're gonna notice the more that you do that, the more you're able to bind behind. Maybe you're even able to grab the wrist. Then extend the spine and come on up. Okay. If you cannot do the binding in these postures, you can always try to practice getting there little by little. So you start right where you are. Just try to bind. Use the strap if you need to. Okay. And you just work the way there without forcing. You never want to force any part of the body in the binding. You want to feel relaxed once you access the position. So again, 2 variations. You can drop the sit bone and twist right there into modified Marichasana E, or you come forward. This time you slightly bring the knee in. Okay, you bring the back of the shoulder right in front of the knee, so you can bring the hand behind and bind your hands behind as you twist your torso. Inhaling and exhaling. Deepening your breath. Of course, in here, you're gonna curve a little bit on the lower back to be able to bind, and from there, you keep lengthening the spine. One last breath. Exhale, release. Come back to center, and from here, hands go forward, crawl the back to the center, step back into your down dog. And take a moment before we move into other sitting positions. We're gonna find our way into seated position. So whether you can walk or softly, jump your feet right between your hands, extend the legs up to the front. Let's walk the sit bones back so you feel the pelvic floor really grounded on the floor. As we inhale, we take the arms up into Uttanasana. And as we exhale, we bring the arms forward. Modification number 1, grab the big toes using your first 3 fingers. 2, grab the edges of your feet. And 3, bind your hands behind, extend the spine, and lower down. Keep lengthening that back. Breathing from the lower back up to the top of the head. Let's take one last breath here. Then as we inhale, we're extending the spine again. As we exhale, we release the pose and we're gonna take Uttanasana. Go ahead and bend your knees. Take your feet down. Take your hands behind. You can open the fingers a little bit, or the fingers will be pointing right to the front. And then from here, you're gonna roll the shoulder blades back. Press on the feet down and lift the head up. Keep lifting the tailbone up, using the strength of your hamstring to pull yourself all the way up. Pressing the foot, the tendency might be to lift the toes away from the floor. So make sure you keep pressing the toes down to the floor. And exhale, come back down. And again, extend the legs up to the front. We're gonna repeat. Inhale, lift the front of the body. Exhale, move into whatever variation of Paschimottanasana you find comfortable. Lengthening the spine. Slowly allow the belly to reach towards the knees. And come all the way down. Breathing softly. Take a last breath here. Try to elongate the spine a bit deeper on your last breath. And then inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, release. We're gonna take the hands behind and we're gonna repeat Uttanasana, variation that we did before, or you can go into full Uttanasana. If you're doing so, let's point the toes and bring the big toes together. Keep the legs super strong. Okay. If from here you're gonna bring the big toes into the floor and lift the hips up. Exhale, come all the way back down. Bend both of your knees. Grab the back of the legs and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, move all the way down into the floor. Once you're in the floor, you're gonna hug your knees. So go ahead and bring the knees up to the chest. Hug them tightly and just rock to the sides, massaging your back. Yeah. Come back to center. Keep your knees bent and your knees moving towards the shoulders. Take the arms to the side. Drop both knees to the right and try to keep the shoulders down onto the floor. Inhale, come on up and switch. Enjoy the breath at this point. Feel the sense of opening in your spine, in your shoulders, in your hips, all along the body. Inhale, take your legs back up again. Exhale, rest the feet down, extend the legs. So from here, take your hands down in line with the hip. Inhale, lift the right leg up and see if you're able to touch your toes. If that is the case, you're gonna grab the big toe. If you cannot grab the big toe, you're gonna take your hand right into your leg, or you're welcome to use a strap. From here, you're gonna take the left hand on your left thigh and you're gonna keep pulling that left thigh all the way down. So you keep pressing the hip down to the floor. Okay. Stay here if you want to. Or next time you inhale, you're gonna lift and bring your chin up to your knee. Keep pointing the left toes, pressing on the left thigh, hollowing that belly. Exhale, release. Slowly the leg travels down to the floor, and we do the second side. Pointing the toes, bring the left leg up, flex the foot, grab the big toe, press the right thigh, and inhale, come on up. Last breath. Exhale, come on down. Good. And then again, bend your knees and hug your legs. And rock to the sides, massaging your back. And we're gonna close the class with inversion. Variation number 1, you can just take the legs up and hold it there. Variation number 2, if you know your shoulders standing, use Uttapadangusthasana. Let's bring the legs all the way above the head. Bring the shoulders in and take your hands, hopefully right on your rib cage or your lower back.
Keep bringing the pelvis in. And then inhale, take the legs up. And we're gonna hold it here. Keep lengthening as much as you can the spine. Make a space in the back of the neck. You can always put a blanket on top under your shoulders to create more space on the neck. Keep lengthening that spine. A little bit more, a little bit deeper. You can play a little bit on your Sarvangasana by opening the legs up into a split, holding it there for a moment, and then taking the legs back up. Let's repeat one more time. Opening up the legs into a split, holding it there for a moment, taking the legs back up. One last breath here. Then as we exhale, we're going into Halasana. Take the legs above the head, just as we did before. Maybe the feet touch the floor, maybe it won't. If it's not touching the floor, keep your legs on your back. Otherwise, interlock the fingers. Stay there, one last breath. And then slowly take your hands down to the floor and very softly find your way all the way down. Good. Bend your knees. And from here, we're gonna take a Matsyendrasana, extend the legs, coming to the tailbone. Press the elbows down to the floor so you can curve the back, expand in the front of the body, and relax here. Top of the head is reaching down to the floor, pointing the toes, almost like back bending, actually back bending your spine. Breathe into your kidney area, and then breathe into your low back area. And then here, we're gonna rest the spine again. And for the last time, we're gonna bring the knees up to the chest, hugging the legs, and rocking to the sides, massaging the back. Come back to center, take the feet down to the floor, take your hands on the sides, and just rock your knees to the sides again, to once again release the lower back. And then come back to center, and it's time to take Shavasana. So find your comfortable position on the mat. Put a pillow under the knees if that feels comfortable for you. Once again, the shoulders away from the ears. Rest the hands to the sides. Close your eyes. Center, and listen. So find on the mat. Yes, if that feels comfortable for you, walk the shoulders away from the ears. Center, and listen. So find on the mat. Yes, if that feels comfortable for you, walk the
We're going to start regaining movement in the body. Maybe start by wiggling your toes and fingers.
Slowly, we're going to start regaining movement in the body. Maybe start by wiggling your toes and fingers.
Reach back with your fingertips.
Then stretch your hands all the way back.
Bend your knees.
To create a full lengthening of the body, stretch your legs forward. So reach back with your fingertips.
And with your eyes closed, we're going to come all the way.
And then go ahead and release the pose. Bend your knees.
Sit in Sukhasana.
Roll to either side, left or right, whatever feels more convenient right now.
Join the hands together right in front
And with
of
your
the
eyes
heart
closed,
into
we're going to come
Anjali
all the way into seated position. Sit in Sukhasana,
May this
comfortable
practice allow
pose. And
to
let's
have the mind
join the
more
hands
centered and
together
calm.
right in front of the heart into Anjali Mudra.
to have the body more open, be able to release
May
all
this
the tension
practice
away
allow
from the mind, from the body.
to have the
So
mind
we
more
can remain
centered and
present
calm.
through the rest of the day, and that's when we will be practicing.
To have the body more
yoga.
open, to be
By
able
watching
to
our
release all the
thoughts,
tension away from the
paying
mind,
careful
from the body.
attention to our actions, reactions, and the way we navigate our days. May we act and talk from a space of full compassion, full honesty, full integrity. May we act from a space of generosity, from a place of non-violence. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this session.